Back in the shop, everybody. It's raining out, just had to bring it back in. I picked up some new tires in the back. You see, brand new BF Goodrich radial TAs with the white letters. So we're gonna be putting those on soon. Gotta get these wheels painted. Should have seen my face when this happened to me. Oh my gosh. So I'm changing out the seal right here on the steering box. And this is the seal. This is the new seal. So this seal goes up in there. But on the back side of the seal are all of these needle bearings. So as soon as I pulled out the old seal, all the needle bearings fell out. I was like, holy shit. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to put all these back in. I had to pull the steering box and the pump out, but you can see I was able to get all the bearings. If it'll focus, but you can see all those back in place. So cool stuff. So this is the stuff I'd love to make videos on. We are working on the Le Mans here. And some people know, some people may not know, we don't have a turn signal. This is where our turn signal bulb is, but we don't actually have a location on the front of this car. There's supposed to be a light that goes in behind the grill here, and that's where our turn signal would be. Basically, going through all my junk that I got, found this. I bought this 2 years ago by accident when I was buying some headlights for my truck. This is for an 88, 88 or 89 Chevy truck like mine out there. And this is for the different style grill. And I just had this laying around. So the bulb socket is almost identical. We have to do just a little bit of work to get it to fit. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna cut this thing in half pretty much. And be able to slide it up and behind the backside like that, fit the bulb in it. Let's get to it. There we go, cut them in half. So there we go, we cut them in half. Now as you can see, one side's got a little curve to it, one side's gonna be straight. Not a huge deal. It's behind the grill, you're not really gonna notice too much. But as long as we have turn signals that work, keep in mind the grill over here is broken. I sprayed them black because all the chrome was peeling off. I was thinking about doing silver, but I figured if I'm gonna get new ones, I'm gonna get original chrome ones again, so we'll just try it out with black. So we'll go ahead, I think this is gonna fit fine up in behind there like that. We'll just have to zip tie it or something like that. But next we'll get the bulb in place, fit it up in behind, and see how it's looking. Just like that, we have a turn signal there. You can see how much I had to modify it. I just had to trim, open the two sides just a little bit bigger, as this bulb here, where it sits in, is just a smidge bit bigger, so that's all we had to do. Now, we'll put it on and I guess maybe try to zip tie it in place or something. Check that out. Got the one on the side going, and we got one there. What do you guys think? For just a little random light I had laying around, cut it up, and see it works pretty good. We're gonna do the other side now. That, my friends, is what you call redneck ingenuity. Let's turn the lights on. I'll just come inside and we'll just do hazards. There you go. Just using some lights, or a singular light off an OBS Chevy pickup. Cut it in half, just like OEM.
So here we are at AutoVision's garage. We got Adrian wet sanding the car with a 2000 grit. Gonna smooth out a little bit of orange peel. We got Travis here. He's like overseeing the job. And when mountains are blue, and I'm just gonna film here right now.
And Adrian's got a really good cutting compound.
Okay.
A super aggressive pad or a rotary with the wool pad, but I don't know because I did the other side without a rotary and it turned out really good. So might need it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just wondered, did we ever find my buffer?
I did not.
Seeing as you got a pocket full of cash right now, maybe we should go and replace it.
I guess I got to do a few things for you, eh?
Like what?
I got to get the dent out of your door.
Well, I'm not worried about the dent. I want that scratch out of the rear quarter.
You know who's good at doing scratches?
You? So today's a good day here at Auto Visions. We just unloaded another vehicle.
We just I took about 20% stress off my body.
Yeah.
By
Just
selling that thing.
sold the Chevy Silverado.
Sold the Johnny Cash truck.
Johnny Cash truck, one piece at a time, just went down the road. So that's going to free up a parking spot and a little bit of rent.
That'll save me $130 a month.
So it helps out in the bottom line at the end of the month.
Let me see if I got another block so I can. $130 a month.
So this is an 81 Le Mans.
Yeah.
And how much of this car is the Johnny Cash special?
There's not an ounce on this car that hasn't been changed. Actually, sorry, the steering wheel.
Steering wheel's
is
been
original.
changed.
No, the steering wheel's original.
Oh, steering wheel's
I
original.
think.
We got a different console or different shifter. We got obviously different seats. We got different tires.
Different tires, different rims.
It's got a moonroof. Is that factory?
Yeah.
Wow, factory moonroof.
Factory, as they say. Factory.
Come down here, we got different rims on this thing. So, you know, it's 3 pieces at a time. And it cost him a lot of dimes. Looks like we're gonna need a tail light back here.
Before anybody says anything,
What's that?
I pretty much restored this car.
Yeah, true.
Like, if you honestly think about it, like the motor, transmission, I did all the wheel well liners, all the wiring, the dash, all the interior had to be done. The brakes, the drive shaft, the transmission.
It certainly does look a bit different than it did when it was sitting in the parking lot. Papa said
Just had
that
the car painted.
Papa said that they pay you to take it away.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what's he gonna say now? They're gonna pay you a lot of money for it.
He's gonna say, "What's that car?"
Say, whose car is that? Oh, that's my car.
I guess you get her all buffed up, shined up, and check the fluids. We'll take it up to Shannonville and run it through the quarter mile.
Yeah.
See what it'll do.
What do you think it'll do? Probably 14 too.
Well, if you let me drive it, we might get 14 out of it. But if you drive it, it'll probably be 15-second car.
Hear the orange peel?
I do hear it, Travis.
So what is the orange peel, anyways?
Orange peel is made by the devil.
Orange peel is exactly what it looks like.
Too much air,
It
too
looks
much,
like an orange peel.
too much wind coming out of the gun.
I think it's just a mixture of too much paint, not spraying it correctly, temperature, like.
But that's not knocking the painter because he's a great guy and he did you a solid by painting this car and
No, like
you know
in
he
single
did a
stage.
nice job and it's a single stage and he did a great job on it.
And also he put a lot of coats of paint on it, so the more coats of
Yeah,
paint obviously
yeah,
is gonna make
yeah.
more.
It is what it is. It's not a show car. It's not a trailer car, and you got out of it what you wanted. He did exactly what you wanted and what you needed.
If you like realistically think about it, it's like a $1,500 paint job.
And realistically, when you think about it, you could have spent probably another week prepping it for him.
Yeah.
So he had to work around all your.
Yeah, thanks. I know you're saying I suck.
No, not saying that, but we could have prepped it for another week and made his life easier.
Probably.
And so what he did is he worked around with the stuff. He worked around your shortcuts, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And what happens with shortcuts?
Success.
Never.
Success to an extent.
No.
Then goes back to normal.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's-
All this is gonna flake off in 3 months anyway.
What, the paint?
It,
It. The only reason it would flake off is because of the way it was prepped.
No, we're ceramic coating this whole car.
Oh, yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
I don't think it needs a ceramic coating. What it needs is a steering box.
my God.
But the car does need a true exhaust system in it.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about these hillbilly pipes coming out the side. I never like pipes coming out the side like that.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
800,
Yeah.
900 scratches.
It's like a hillbilly car when you got
You know
pipes.
what they color though? Like this is one of the coolest cars I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
I had a car like this,
You
same
know
color.
what color is it?
Well, it looks like the 72 Monte Carlo I had. Did you ever show him a picture?
No. I
Yeah.
don't have a picture of your car. Or your car that you had 40 years ago.
Yeah. Probably turned out different because of the first coat that was put on it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now look at the shine on that trunk. Have you tried to get a taillight for it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trading the guy.
Hey man, the money's
All the
already
parts
spent.
that I got.
Good.
And he's giving me taillights.
Yeah.
That truck money's already gone.
They're like brand new.
What about the valance for the light, or is that all one piece?
So this comes with it.
Yeah.
But the original ones are chrome.
Paint black when you get
You
it.
think paint them black?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah. What, Adrian? How come you're looking funny when I said paint 'em black?
I'm looking funny at this orange peel.
Oh.
Good battery.
That's why I went 800. Is because I was like, but I don't want it again because it was a nightmare. That stuff looked like it ripped through it. Like,
So, Adrian, are you listening to country music when you're doing this?
Here we go again.
yeah, that stuff
No,
was freaking amazing.
never listen to country music ever.
Well, you'll come around. You know what they say? If you get some good country music, this will just flow. You just forget where you are and what you're doing. This will be nice.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Yep. Well, I just want to take a picture
You're
of
doing
that.
that stuff compared to what I
Buddy,
Come take a look.
that looks amazing. Look
That
at
was fast compared to
you
what I did
could
last
shave looking at that thing, man. Look at that. Now, if you put the country music on, it'd look even
There's
better.
no country music, or I can just leave. If that's the case.
Well, we don't want you to leave, so
Ah, he's the guy who's polishing,
okay,
man.
yeah.
You got the best polish.
Okay, will you settle for some 70s rock?
I will.
All right,
That
okay.
I can do. I can handle it.
So what about the bumper and the front balance and all that? Are you going to be doing that?
No.
Oh.
I just want the main stuff. So when you look at the side of the car,
Yeah.
you don't just look like a blob. You can see like a reflection out of it.
Yeah.
There's a little pit there. And when it's wet now, I can see a
Yeah.
reflection. So
Getting mosquitoes in it when they were painting it?
I mean, we did when we were priming it.
Yeah.
A lot of mosquitoes.
No, it's looking good. I'm actually a little bit surprised here, but I shouldn't be. You guys do good work.
This is what we do all day, every day.
That's why I'm up here. I want to see what you do.
There's not a lot, Travis. It's not a lot.
With scratches?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe we'll have to get you to do the 59 Oldsmobile.
Yeah, I want to try the roof on that again.
Yeah.
So the roof of the car that we got, it's single stage paint. 59 Oldsmobile.
Where'd you buy that?
They've had it for how many years now?
Oh.
10 years.
Yeah, at least
Oh,
10 years.
you guys own that?
Yeah, it was my father's now. It's mine, and someday it'll be Travis's, and he'll sell it for a 69 Charger.
Anyway,
What you gotta do? You gotta cut the paint?
anyway, so it was repainted, but I think they did base clear on the bottom,
Oh.
but they didn't repaint the top, and it's
Oh.
original paint. Like, I'm pretty certain it's original paint,
Okay.
and I polished it, and every time I polish it, like fresh pad like this, black, and the car is gold.
Single stage?
Yeah, and it was just black and black and
Because it's
black.
single stage.
Yeah, and there's so much dirt and oil like sucked into the.
So what do you think, Adrian? What do
It
you?
might be an oil-based paint that we use,
Oh.
right?
So is there any chance of bringing it back to life?
Yeah.
Is that your question?
Yeah, it's a question to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come back.
It'll come back, this thing is just like oil-based paint is just like it's hell, but like it'll come back. Typically, the best way to do it is probably ceramic coating it. Like if we coated it, it would bring out that shine again.
How would you
It's just
How would you
dirty,
ceramic
like-
coat it though?
How do we ceramic coat it?
Do you have to paint it? Like, is it like a spray?
No.
It's an application.
We're gonna just, if you're here long enough, you'll see us do
You're actually gonna
it.
ceramic coat this?
Yeah.
So how much is that gonna cost?
I have a supplier.
I
Okay.
already paid for
You
it,
already
but I
bought
think
the product.
Because my point is, like, if that costs a lot of money, I'd cut back on that and go with the full exhaust.
No,
No,
it costs.
no. It's
It's
gonna-
our
if
cost
it's
is
a
like
ring-
$100.
Oh, okay.
The like a person, like a customer's cost should be close
like
to
if we were doing this on a customer's car, this is like $3,000.
Yeah. with all the wet sanding and ceramic. Easily.
Yeah.
But it's like dirty. You said like the paint is dirty.
Yeah, because my grandpa had got the car undercoated multiple times and never washed it. So you know, like oil spray, so it's soaked into the paint,
Yeah.
and then he waxed it multiple times.
Yeah.
With like just,
Sealed it in.
yeah. So like every time you like, even if you take like a rag and like a cleaner, it's just
Yeah.
dirty. Like
I know you're against this stuff, but if you cleaned it the hood with Varsol and then polished it, it might be better. Have you ever thought of that?
no, because I don't. It's like original paint, and I don't want to.
But I think it's
strip it.
You won't get strip it. Varsol, you won't strip it with Varsol.
Anyway, I polished it multiple times, brought a nice shine into it compared to what it was. This is going back, what, like 2 years ago now?
Yeah, at least 2 years ago.
Obviously, that was even before I knew too much what I was doing.
Takes a smart man to admit that.
Adding like clear coat to it.
So how do you apply the ceramic?
Well, you gotta prep it, which is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're making sure it's polished and looking nice first.
Yeah.
And then you gotta spray, and it's like, I guess you could.
Oh, like
use
the
spray.
the cleaner.
Yeah, spray is like an alcohol sort of, where it's gonna take all the oils and stuff from polishing
Yeah.
back out of it, and leave you with just the bare paint. And then you get this little bottle with an applicator, and you dip it onto it, and obviously it smells bad. And you see it, and you coat it, and you'll see it go on there, and then it'll smooth itself out, and you buff it off
You machine buff it off?
just by hand.
Oh, by
And
hand.
then you gotta, what? This right? Oh yeah. Then you let it sit, and this will be nice because it can sit inside here and not be in the sun.
Wow, this
elements.
actually looks good. It's too bad, like back in the 70s when they were painting these muscle cars and Chevelles and whatnot, when they did get the orange peel. I wonder if they ever thought about doing this.
Probably not.
They weren't as fussy maybe back then. That's one heck of a shine.
It's got that old school like TV show movie cop car. look.
Yeah.
With the black rims and the chrome center cap, and the car's a dark color with chrome trim.
Where'd you buy the tires from, Trav?
New Market Tire.
Yeah. How'd you like dealing with them?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's usually where I go all the time now. As crazy as that sounds, some people don't even maybe buy 2 sets of tires in their whole life.
Yeah.
Just cruising down a couple of these roads by the water right now. First thing you notice is we need an alignment. Doesn't drive, well, it drives straight, but the wheel's crooked. So, not a huge deal. But, yeah,